Hey guys, Joey here with Joe's RV Tech DIY. Today we're working on a Newmar Dutch Star. Customer wanted to update all of his compartment latches. So we took these ones off and we put on one that we picked up from Summit Products. We also picked up a bunch of other trim for it too. I'll make a video about that later. But this is what the ones we're removing, and we're putting these chrome ones on that the customer requested. So I have I got two more left to do here, but these are fairly simple to remove. So here's the back side of it. There's a plastic cover that you take off here normally, you guys, but you just need a ratchet and a 7/16 socket. As you can see, I've already got it a little bit loose. Go ahead and take the bolt out. And then it takes out this little retaining clip. And there's one on each side. So take both out. The hardest part on these is actually getting the locks out of the opening because they don't really fit. So you kind of have to finesse them, and there's a little trick to it. But each time it seems to be a little different. This is, I think I put 6 or 7 on the other side, and I put 6 on this side. I have 2 left on this side, so I've only put on 4 so far. But now that I've got the bolts out, you want to put a little bit of pressure and it'll pop out at the bottom there. And normally this spring right here is hooked up to this hole, which I think it just fell out when I pushed on it. But you'll have to push this out kind of like this and put it out a little bit, and then this piece typically comes off. This one's a little different. It looks like somebody's bent it, but I'll repair that. And then this side over here, just take this metal clip out of your way, and this piece right here, see how it flexes? You flex it down, and then you can pull it out of the hole. Typically, I make it sound easy, and then the whole thing is ready to come out. So as you can see, it doesn't really fit out. So you want to pull it back out, and then rotate it. Okay, so I didn't really show you guys. Sorry about that. Let me back it up. So pull it out the bottom. Pull up on the latch as if you were going to open the lock, right? And that clears this corner edge right there by the wire. Pull that and go down, rotate, and out. Okay, now there's gaskets on the back of these, and I just take my fingernail and try to pop it loose without breaking it. You find a spot that's kind of still thick because they're a little smashed, and for some reason the new ones did not come with new gaskets. So, and these definitely need a gasket put on them. So if Summit wants to comment why maybe they didn't come with them, or they could ask their supplier, I don't know. We paid for these products. If you're looking for locks for your Newmar Dutch Star, Summit Products has the entry door lock, all the compartment locks. Then they have some really cool metal trim, stainless steel trim that you can put around the base of the compartment doors. And this customer wants to do that, so we're gonna go ahead and do that for him. But today's kind of just been a day of installing these new locks, and when you're doing this many it takes me a little bit of time to do one. Even longer, as you can see when I'm recording and trying to peel off these gaskets, because they have glue on them, and I try not to ruin them. And I haven't ruined one yet, so slow and steady wins the race. Well, I don't have anybody to videotape for me. Kind of making it difficult. Thankfully, we are working inside today. You see all that glue in there? Would have been so much easier if the gaskets would have just came with it. Maybe it was an option to buy them and I just didn't see it. I don't know. So, almost got it off here, guys. Bear with me if you're watching this video. So now, we're going to take the gasket off, the old one. Slide it off, and then I have to unwrap the new one. So give me a minute here. I'll unwrap it, and you guys can enjoy the view of the plumbing compartment here on this new Mar Dutch Star. They're neatly wrapped, so, and it was packaged very well. You know, we did order all of them, including the entry door lock, and I can show you that as well. So we just pull out the new one here. This is the new one, guys. So I'm going to take the seal that I just took off. I hope you can see. I don't know if you can. Put the new seal on. Okay, so we have our new seal on. Pick the camera back up here. Put the new one in. So they're a little tricky to get in, believe it or not, compared to pulling them out. I swear it's harder for some reason. So you want to take this top piece, get it in, and then slowly rotate it. And I've done a lot of them already, guys, so I mean, just imagine if you haven't done one of these, how much time you can actually spend putting one on. There we go. All right, it's in. We'll check the other side. Got that on. All right, so what we didn't do is put on our lower bracket here, and these are if you have electric locks that lock your compartments. So go ahead and put this one in. I'm gonna have to bend that in another video because somebody already has and it doesn't look good. And then we'll put our other latch in, and this video is just not exactly what I was hoping for. But as you can see, it is a little rather difficult, but you know, it's with a little bit of trial and tribulations and patience, it can be done DIY. I am an RV technician, for those of you that don't know, so it's a little bit different when I do something. But as you can see here, the gasket got stuck inside. We're gonna have to pull that out. So all right, guys, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here. So it's kind of what's supposed to be a good example. It didn't end up being a very good example, but the point is you can get new compartment locks for your new Mar Dutch Star. So we put a lot on already. Let's go over here. I'll show you the entry door lock, which I think the entry door lock was the most challenging one, just because it did take two people. Nice and shiny. So we did every single one of them on this RV, and they turned out really good. And when we're all done with these, we'll start on the lower trim. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and appreciate each and every one of you that have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. This helps me create more videos and keep the channel going. Safe travels out there.